Good morning, comic fans. I hope everyone's doing well this morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is. I see my backdrop is a little bit off kilter, and I'm a little bit yellow again. Oh, look at that magic. So we give everybody a couple minutes to show up in the chat if we have anybody joining us this morning. Good morning, Gary. How are you today? Hope all is well. Thanks for joining us this morning. I have been working so hard on this set, which is a tiny little space at my desk at the store, and my backdrop. I never quite have it straight. The lighting is never quite right, but you know what? That's okay. I'm enjoying it anyway. So good morning, comic book fans. You're with the Comic Book Pusher. It is Wednesday, the best day of the week here at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is a balmy 80 degrees outside, the best kind of weather to be indoors reading comic books. So we have a whole ton of them to go through today. Someone the other day said to me that it was a light week. I think this is a strange use of the word light that I was not previously aware of, because this is anything but a light week. We have all kinds of stuff to show you today, starting with a couple of things for the little ones. These are really cool little golden books. Remember those when you were a child, little golden books? Well, these are two of the most popular animated characters on Earth, from Frozen, Anna and Elsa. And these little golden books are a part of a series. A ton of them are being put out by Golden Books. A lot of them are licensed to Marvel, and there's some really great Marvel ones out there. And we have a lot of customers interested in them for their own kids. Get them started young, get them started early. Notice the color keeps changing. I go from blue to yellow, so bear with me. We're just a rainbow around here, and that's okay. So we like rainbows. Okay, and like I said, this is not a light week. This is a big, heavy week, and we have a bunch of comics to get through. Can you hear me all right? Does this sound okay? Hopefully everyone can hear me just fine. Anybody who is in the chat. Hey, Two Gun Pedro, how you doing? Hey, Mike, good to see you this morning. Am I sounding okay? Can you hear me okay? Pew, pew, Two Gun, pew, pew. And yeah, good. I'm glad the sound is good. I got this microphone for my birthday, and I'm missing a piece, and it's kind of hanging funny. So until I find that piece, which is eluding me, I was hoping that it's still close enough to hear me properly. Great. Sounds great, Gary. So I want to show you, we have a whole bunch of stuff today. Like I was saying before, somebody said it was a light week, but I don't see how this is a light week. We'll start right out with a couple of covers from Spider-Man, The Black Cat Strikes. Jessica Jones. I like this cover over the other one. I think one of the online, hey, these are hot comic books, you should pick them up, has the other cover on there, but I like this one much better. Rising Sun, an independent comic book from IDW. IDW has been putting out a lot of great stuff. Ruins of Ravencroft just started, and we have a couple of different covers. See Sabretooth on there, my personal favorite. We have Dire Wraiths, Rom Dire Wraiths, another independent coming out of IDW. Some of these independent companies have just been killing it this past year. Dark Horse, Dragon Age. Everybody loves Hellboy, Winter Special. The latest Tarot. Some people said, isn't it pronounced Tarot? No, it's Tarot. And look at that. Does this throw you back? Classic pulps. Fun stuff. This story about Venom is supposed to take place far, far, far into the future. Venom: The End. The Black Widow movies coming out real soon. I believe Second Street Marvel has a great review out with this. If you look on our Facebook, I posted it on there. Great stuff from Second Street Marvel reviews. Iron Man 2020 has like, I don't know, half a dozen different covers, which, you know, I love lots of art, but I am a little tired of all these different covers. It makes for a pain to know how many to order, to which ones to order. But we have several for you to choose from today. Gung Ho, #1. Marvel Action Avengers. And you gotta love DuckTales, right? Always something fun. This one, Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. It's the Virgin cover. And the regular Frozen comic book. And that one has a couple different covers. That's pretty cool. Dragon Age has been good in the past, yeah, Mike. So we have one person says you should be reading that comic book. Go-Go Power Rangers with a couple of different covers. You know, one of the coolest things they've been doing in recent times is these reprints of comic books. Some of the greatest comic books from Marvel and DC put out in True Believers and also in DC Dollar Comics. You know, for $1, you're getting some of the very best comic book stories ever written. That's amazing. That's a really good deal. Marvel Tales Ravencroft. This is the direct market version of the one that people are going crazy for. That is at Walmart's. It has a different cover, but the same contents inside. Here at the Comics Club, you can pick it up. You don't have to go to every Walmart and fight the Walmart weirdness to find your comic book. It's right here. Another one of those reprints. Look at that. Hulk 180. Who can tell me what the significance is of Hulk 180? Another reprint. Look at who it is. It's the first appearance in comic books of Harley Quinn. How cool is that? I think this is the first time they've reprinted this comic book. I'm not certain. Maybe in collections, but I don't think they've ever done this one before in a comic book form. Look, I'm turning yellow again. Look at that. I can magically change that. Look at another True Believer. We got Spider-Woman there. The Dark Crystal, is it a #1? Hey, let me go back and have a look at that again. That Dark Crystal for you. Where is it at? Find it back in the stack here somewhere. This Dark Crystal is actually issue number, well, good Lord. It'd be nice if they'd actually tell us. I think it's actually been on, I think it's been going on a while. It's this is issue number 5 of a 12-part series. And yeah, Hulk, that's the first appearance of Wolverine. I would say it's the first brief appearance of Wolverine. But it is, yes, the first time we see Wolverine in the comic book. Another cool reprint. This, a lot of you may know, the comic books with the checkerboards across the top from the back in the 60s. They did about 500, some of them. They've done some reprints before and some other more recent ones, putting it up there just as a homage. But those are the comic books that I love. Those are the comic books that I collect. And I'm a long way from finishing that collection, a very long way, because there's 500, some of them out there, and some of them are real pricey. Like this one, the only original of this one. Oh my gosh, cost you a fortune. Another DC. If you have not read The Watchmen, I highly recommend it. The Watchmen are awesome. And if you haven't seen the movie, read the comic first. By all means, read the comic first. Yeah, just the last panel. That's when Wolverine appeared, just in that last panel. Pretty violent. I think this one is trying to be like I Hate Fairyland. I don't know if it quite pulls it off as well, but a lot of people who are reading have told me they've really enjoyed it. It is very violent, just so you know. If you like your Fairyland's very violent, as you can see on the cover. I mean, look at that. That punch bowl is full of body parts. Yikes! Undiscovered Country. Spawn, another one that's given us multiple covers on a regular basis. Hey, you know, we love you, Todd. Lighten up. Dead Eyes. If you haven't been reading Dead Eyes, this is a great story. I'm really loving this. Hit Girl, been around a long time, but there's a good reason for that. Hit Girl's awesome. Terry Moore, 5 years. Terry Moore put out a comic book, Strangers in Paradise, and that was one of the first comic books I ever gave my wife to read, and she still is a fan of Terry Moore's work even today. As a result, one of my customers in one of the pages of one of his comic books, in the letter pages, proposed to his wife. One of my customers did that, and that was a very cool thing. See here, Red Mother. Pretty violent is funny, is it, Two Gun? There's one thumbs up for it. Red Mother. It's been getting a lot of A lot of buzz. Bettie Page, you know, you just got to love Bettie Page. How could you not? Hellmouth, for all you Buffy fans. Gears of War, for you gamers. Got comic books for you guys, too. If you're a Dungeons and Dragons fan, well, you know what? This has been crazy, but this has been super popular. At first, when it first started, I didn't think this was going to be such a hit, but it turned out to be much more popular than the previous one. So, Aliens versus Predators. Sherlock. Like Sherlock Holmes fans, I am. This story has been selling really well, better than the previous ones. This, as you can see, this is from the TV show, the British TV show. What's this guy's name? I always forget his name. He has a funny kind of name. Rye. Warrior Nun Dora. I guess the Warrior Nun is a legacy power. I guess it goes from down through the generations. Because there's been lots of different warrior nuns. Another cover for that. I think I like this one best. And look, another cover for that. All these covers. Skull Digger. Skeleton Boy. We got a couple different covers for that. Napoleon Dynamite. If you haven't seen the movie, it's very weird. James Bond, another series that has gotten a lot of attention lately. This one, people are saying is better than the last efforts they've done. Hey, good to see you, Dylan. Dylan's been killing it on his YouTube channel. His reviews of comic books have been amazing. And he's just, he's taking it by storm, guys. You should go check out Dylan's comic book rants. You've probably seen me post some of his stuff on our Facebook pages and Twitter. Good reason for it. Rick and Morty's Dungeons and Dragons, you know. Everybody's in on Dungeons and Dragons action. Vampirella, Red Sonja. Another one that gives us a ton of different covers to choose from. And they're usually very sexy. You've got some cosplay ones too. Look at that cosplay one. Very nice. Jane Foster Valkyrie. Couple of different covers coming at you. Benedict Cumberbatch. Thank you so much, Mr. Sumner. I never can remember his name. Sounds like Kumquat or something. Cumberbatch. He was great. He's been so many different things. You're welcome, Dylan. You deserve it. Your stuff is good. Avengers. This one is the first, I might be full or brief appearance of the new Star Brand. If you ever know who Star Brand is, that's a character that's been around a pretty long time. I think they first introduced Star Brand back in the 80s, part of their some sort of new world comic book line. He played Doctor Strange. That's right. He did. And he also was the voice of Smaug the Dragon in The Hobbit. Runaways. Good stuff. What did I just throw down? Yeah, Avengers. That one has a first appearance, so you guys might want to consider that one. Ghost, Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. We all know who Cosmic Ghost Rider is in the future. Who this Cosmic guy is. It's not the Ghost Rider that we have now. Here's another cover, just in case we didn't have enough covers. Marvel, thank you so much. New Universe, that's what it's called, Gary. Absolutely, it was a New Universe. They had all kinds of stuff. Psi-Lords or PSI Force, Psi-Force. New Warriors, I think. Did that come out of there, New Warriors? I'm not certain. But anyway, New Universe had a whole bunch of stuff, and that certainly was one of them. Do I have this upside down? Well, of course I do. Hill House. Hill House Comics are horror comic books, and Joe Hill, you may know, is the son of Stephen King, the very famous horror writer. Hey, look, this is something we've never seen before. It's Nightwing falling off a building. How new, how different. Okay, Aquaman, gorgeous cover. Look at that. I have a story I can tell you sometime about one of these creatures. They are huge in size. They're manta rays, I believe they're called. When I first came to Florida, I was out in Clearwater Beach. I was on a little raft floating, and one of these things comes up underneath me and terrified me, absolutely terrified me. I was panicking. Everybody on the shore was telling me, no, just, no, not New Warriors, you're right. Relax, calm down. It's okay. He's not going to eat you. I thought this thing was going to eat me. It was frightening, and it came right up and touched the bottom of my feet. I thought sure I was going to be eaten by this thing that was as big as me. It was bigger than me. It was just a giant thing underneath me. It was amazing. They are docile and not harmful, but I didn't know that as a 14-year-old boy just moved from Detroit. You know, I had no experience in the ocean other than, hey, I'm going swimming. I didn't think, hey, there's something out there that is bigger than me that might eat me. Lucifer. I think he's upside down there. So he's hanging upside down. Lucifer, and we've got Freedom Fighters. Teen Titans, a couple different covers. What a surprise, because DC also gives us many more covers than we need. What do you think about that? Do you think there's too many covers? I have a hard time with all these covers because I have to order them all, and it is a heck of a thing trying to figure out. We got two different flashes. Flash Forward, which is these, and we have the regular Flash 2 this week. So if you're a Flash fan, boy, it's a treat for you this week. Yes, they are huge. Those things are huge, and they were scary to me. Not anymore. Now that I know that I would not be eaten by them. Ruby. Look like I stole another Lucifer off the shelf. What do we got here? Batman's Grave, and a couple different covers for that, of course. Or is this one Batman's Grave? Yeah, Batman's Grave. Two different covers. Yeah, Mike, it makes it confusing sometimes when you have two different covers going. Did I already buy this one? Did I not? What do we have here? Oh, this is Jimmy Olsen. This has been one of the favorites of Perry Comics. Over at Perry Garcia over at Perry Comics, he really is enjoying this book. He likes to promote it. Yeah, I guess the marketing works. Legion of Superheroes. There's the first ever man-made planet, I believe, appears in the Legion of Superheroes this time. And it looks like Robin might be joining the team, which I don't think he should. Robin's a vigilante. I don't consider them superheroes. Batman's a vigilante, not a superhero. Punisher's a vigilante, not a superhero. Okay, those are the comic books we had come out for this week, but we also have a few other things to show you. We have the Iron Man 2020 variant. It was the one per customer party variant, one per store. Red Mother Red variant. Dead Eyes, I guess you could call this Dead Eye Red variant, but it's the variant. It's a 1 in 10. We got a 1 in, well, no, this was 2 per store. See, I got 2 of them. 2 per store. I had to buy them, of course. Of this Iron Man 2020. There's a book I wanted to talk to you guys about. It is, it has the first appearance of the character that will become a villain called the Hunger, and it is played by Matt Smith. He will be playing it in the new Morbius movie. And this is the comic, which I dug out one from the back room. I actually had it. This book has jumped to anywhere from $15 to $20 a piece online. But I'll tell you what, if you're a subscriber and you're the first subscriber in here who's interested, who wants to buy this for only $8, you can get it if you tell me the word of the day, which I'll be telling you in just a minute. So word of the day, hey Chris, how you doing this morning? If I missed anybody in the chat, I'm sorry. Magua Centurion, am I pronouncing that right? Yeah, that Storm Beast cover is cool. Absolutely. This comic book has just taken off like a rocket because, like I say, it's the first appearance of the character that will become the villain called the Hunger, and that villain is apparently played by Matt Smith in the new Morbius movie that's coming out. If you're a subscriber at our store and you are the first in the door who wants this and gives me today's Secret word, it's yours for just $8. Like I say, they're going on eBay for $15 to $20 right now. So there's that. If you remember, we do a monthly drawing. The one thing we're giving away this month is Secret Identity Deluxe Edition hardcover. And all you got to do is after the show, leave a comment down below, and I will enter you into the drawing. You can be entered up to, well, 4 times probably between now and then. Every video you can enter again that we have until we do the drawing. The drawing for this one will be done on February 5th. So we have that coming at you. Plus, I want to tell you this time we have some merchandise. The last time I didn't show you the new merchandise that came in. The reason why I named this video Pennywise is not Dollar Foolish, because of this really cool It toy, Pennywise, that came in. And he's retailing at $14.99. But if you're a Discount Club member or subscriber, you get a discount on this. But I just thought this was so cool. Look at that evil looking thing coming at you. So I think that's a good deal for this toy. And I think it'll make a nice collectible. So I think it's not Dollar Foolish to be buying that toy. Also, this nifty little thing came in. Are you a Planet of the Apes fan? I think this is very cool. But this is the only one I got from the set. Zero. But I have 2, so there's those. Also, we got a new pop-in. It's the Avengers Endgame Iron Spider. And then there's this big, huge Ursula. That thing's huge. If you are a fan of The Little Mermaid, and I know so many are, this toy's for you. And one more thing, we got a restock on this, which is a official starship of the Star Trek world. It is the iMorg starship. That's a pretty cool looking thing. So there's all the merchandise that's coming out for today. And oh, I haven't given you the secret word. Well, Mr. Happy, let's deliver the secret word. The secret word is king. Thank you, Mr. Happy. We appreciate that. Secret word is king, guys. So that is the word that if you come in today through Saturday, you can tell us the secret word and get yourself 30% off any trade paperback or graphic novel, hardcover, softcover, 30% off. And that's our show for today. I think I've covered pretty much everything that we're going to cover. If anybody in the chat had any questions, did you have any questions? You sell that shirt in your shop. This shirt we have sold in the past, but our distributor is out of them. I would love to have more of these to sell. Unfortunately, I do not. My wife's working on some more of these backdrops. She makes these quilts. This one's mine. It's not for sale, but she will have other ones done that we will be selling if you're interested in. Yeah, that clown scares me too. That clown is a very bizarre and scary creature. So if I missed anybody in the chat, I hope I did not. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're going to be doing this every Wednesday. I want to show you what's coming out, and I have some other stuff for you and giving you opportunities to get things at an extra discount, entering contests, and things like that, and showing you what comics we have on the shelves. So see you later, my friend, the Centurion, Magua Centurion. And yeah, thanks for the comment. I'll tell Dolly that you like or you can tell her yourself when you come in, Mike. And we're going to be doing this every Wednesday, guys. So if for whatever reason you miss it, hey, catch it on the rewind. And please do tell your friends, share us with your social media. Give us a thumbs up in the chat and a thumbs up down below. And to enter the contest, please do leave a comment. Even if you're not interested in entering the contest, we'd love to get your feedback. Tell us what you think down below. And we'll see you soon at the Comics Club. Thanks, guys.